It's up, Mert.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Carry for the running back.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
The running back again.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jones under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jason Pierre-Paul leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, Jones. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
Jones.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
In the end, the opening drive, not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Brady now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
45-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 47-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Buccaneers.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on offense. They don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now Jones throwing on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Jones. Gonna throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made that time by Peter Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Mark.
Doubling him. Move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He done beat Will in the ground already. Oh.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
What you mean? They changed your style?
Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
You ran the same plays?
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Oh, that's a play, bro. But you can change it though once you go to your formation. Use the right analog stick and move it to the right. And look at that. You got to pay attention to the numbers on the screen where the player is at, where the X's and O's at, and they're gonna show you like where you're supposed to be at. Just remember your number, and then you can see where it moves, where you move you to and shit. So you can see where it puts you. You can put yourself at running back. You can put yourself at tight end, wide receiver. You can put yourself wherever you want to be put at.
And they'll go backwards.
So yeah, you got to hit the
yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football,
yeah, this game,
especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him.
What Cletus did? What Cletus? What you did? Like how that? Like what happened? Murray said you that nigga this year. Murray said that you the new Bo Jackson. That what Murray told me. I thought that was E. I thought he was the new Bo Jackson.
It's now 10-7 after the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off.
Hey E.
That'll be taken about a yard.
I thought you was the new Bo Jackson, boy. Murray said it's Cletus. I didn't know that.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next.
Oh yeah. Cletus touched that ball about 40 times.
Time to get the football
Oh yeah.
Probably not what you were looking for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that.
Rasan don't neither. It all depends on with Rasan. Rasan go to the air too much. He got them little cheating play. Hey Rasan. We doing them little slick cheating ass plays. Let me see who play who next after the sim. Oh yeah.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
The Eagles play Washington football team.
Step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
No. I'm just looking at next week. E and Will. And the Steelers, Lonte got to play the Browns.
Brady's incompletion on first
Uh-oh, Cletus got to play against Von Miller.
To throw again, Brady.
Hey, Cletus. Hey, Cletus, Von Miller said meet him at the Nacho Cops.
Tampa Bay. A big play there. 77
I say Cleo.
yards. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the
I don't know who that is. It might be Scum.
They
Oh.
erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that?
Hey, ball, you got the Minnesota Vikings.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end
You're
zone and back out in front. We always talk
the
about
Minnesota
drives,
Vikings.
don't
You gonna have to worry about that boy, that white boy, Harrison Smith. Rasan scared of that white boy.
I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. The Saints
That nigga knocked his off like Maul.
started. And that last drive, so
Open the door.
effective in the passing
Who
game,
the-
resulting in the touchdown.
What?
Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost
So
got
what?
to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get low
So don't look at me.
on offense and find a way to roar through them or
Come here.
around them to get into the face of the pass.
Where your money at? You got money to pay for your phone bill?
Easier said than done, but they've got to try something because right now
You're
it's
fine.
cutting them to shreds.
And it's a wind-up the Saints first
You're
down.
fine.
So get this up to about the 42. 12 yards there and a first
What y'all ate?
down.
I said what you ate. And lie. I know you got some food in your room. You about to smile.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for about 4.
I'm about to go see.
46-yard line.
What you got?
Well, on every play call, you
From where?
realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of
Jen
people
Chance.
are setting things up for maybe later in the game.
You
trying
storing.
to establish the inside run.
Like, I know you learn.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
I'm not gonna see though,
worse
but
than a 4-yard run on first down.
I ain't wanting that. I got pizza.
Taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And to give this time to the tailback. Levante David in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And he's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
And it's 3rd down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Brady will try again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd and 9, Brady will drop this underneath for Jones. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Brady on the bootleg. He's going to let this one go deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And not a bad setup here. They'll have the football at the 36. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
In however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Here's Brady. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. The 40. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Brady's pass.
Give him 32 on the play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yo.
Jones.
I just got back. Dang, Will, he still playing that game?
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Dang, y'all boy must be scoring fast. What the score is, E? Let me take a look and see what's going on. Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Every time.
Again, it's Jones. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Out of the Wildcat.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
What happened? Will scored. He must have fucked up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now a handoff here. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Hey, the Buccaneers defense is good though, boy.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Jones. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
6-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit out and running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Dante got mollywhopped by the Bears.
Followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hold on.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find Harris, complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh,
as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Will must be focusing. Oh, I see what's going on. You melting that damn clock. No, you didn't. Oh. Oh.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to...
Wilson, shut down.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Back to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. He takes it across for the
That's a bucket. That's tough.
in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
Hey, that's tough right there. Well, Merck came out of nowhere, boy.
The score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your...
Hey, can you do it 4 quarters, Charlotte? Can you do it? Can you do it with 59 seconds? Look at this nigga, man.
I was playing with the formations a little bit.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Hey, Will, if your team give up this, ain't no way.
It's a factor, but
if your
I don't
team
care
give up
either
a
way,
bucket,
yo. I'm vibing here right now. I don't care either way, for real, for real. Well, they took it back. That's it. That's all.
they got a superstar on you. That's a who is that, Murray? Oh, that's Carlton Davis.
I didn't say hello.
He good. He good.
He said hello.
Yeah, he good.
I was banking on hitting one. I thought he was gonna hit one just now. He said hello.
I thought he was saying
hello.
he caught a touchdown when he said, "There you go."
No, I thought he was about to get it, yo. He was in front of the ball too.
Yo.
Why you didn't call timeout? Oh, you don't have none.
Oh, they can't beat them right now. They can't beat them boys either. Shit. KD didn't finna win it all, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Hey, KD didn't finna win it all. You better get ready to watch. No, they winning the West and the East. They winning everything. That what Merck said. Merck said he betting everything in his pocket. He betting against LeBron, dog. What you got to say about that?
So for the Buccaneers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season.
I heard that.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one.
Hey, Merck, I got a bye week, huh?
Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss will move them back to 3-2.
No, nigga. I seen it pop up, man.
They'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
Hell no.
I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Actually, they did think that. Merk, who you? Will got a bye week. E got a bye week. I got a bye week. Merk, you got the Jets. Black Rambo got to play against the Falcons. You feel me? Well, I guess I get on next gen. You ain't gonna win that conversation, yeah. Nah. They ain't the LeBrick lovers not gonna see it your way. They're not gonna see no evil, no wrong, cause no slacking. Hey, but you know what though? Niggas know that he done. Niggas know he done without AD, bro. They just hate to face that shit. Yeah. Yes, sir. They is now. You know he ain't done. He cashing out. He just they won't be KD.
He jumped up higher than your dude. He jumped up higher, but you should have still got it, yo. If your quarterback would have threw it, no, he.